I think you're speaking to the external validation, the pushing of external validation rather than that internal, you know, absolute knowing that you are enough. And I think for me, I perceive that the mind is almost the most malleable in terms of manipulation. And it's not that I think that, all the world is out to get us or anything like that, but I do think that capitalism exists for the function of profitability, and that is like really the leader versus human well-being or environmental well-being. And it's kind of its own entity that has become something that, you know, is rooted in psychological manipulation through advertising and marketing. And the only reason I say that is to be aware of, the ego was obviously created in service to keeping us alive back in the day. And now it has taken on a different sort of role in that being valid and being being able to contribute and having the certifications and being smart enough is like kind of our version of the ego's way of trying to survive, or like,
Yes.
and a message that's come through clearly for me is like, so many people want to talk about every other leader and all these different thinkers throughout space and time. And there have been some amazing, incredible thinkers, obviously, and that's not to be a disservice to that, but also that we need to, in this now moment, really come back to ourselves, to what do we know, to be true within our hearts in
Hmm.
this now moment. Because there is so much information. And also, certifications are also a mechanistic form of capitalism too, where not everyone has access to education in those ways, and even can get out of states of having to work three different jobs due to the nature of, the way that our labor markets are set up. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it's
and you might have the credentials, but if you don't have your heart, you have nothing. You might have credentials, but if you're not, like, you can wreak havoc on the people you're working with, you're trying to help society in general. If you get so caught up in what again, the external thing, what you
Mhm.
have versus that quality of self-awareness and connectedness to heart, which is at the end of the day what people really need, is someone to invite them into that. And you can't take someone there if you haven't gone there yourself.
Wow. Yeah, I totally, absolutely agree with that. I'm all about the heart. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe to keep informed on these interesting conversations and introspective insights. Further, if you hit like or comment below, that supports other users in finding this content accessibly. Thanks for being a part of the Blueprint community. We look forward to seeing you soon.